I did a thing. No. What the hell? Oh, okay, hold on. What the hell is it? So I love it sometimes when people give me recommendations
I'm
of
pretty good at pool.
things that I never seen before, but what the hell did I just see? Let's try this, just the introductory video, okay? Let's give it a watch. I did a thing. I made the world's most, what? Dangerous pool stick. Okay, well, we gotta try.
How you going? Now I'm pretty good at pool.
This is everybody who ever went to club activities to waste time and found out that pool is not as easy as it looked like on TV. I wouldn't go so far as to poke a hole through the roof though, but yeah, it is infuriating.
You know what I'm not very good at? Hitting a pool ball hard enough that it hits my mate in the head and makes his eyes turn into billiard balls like that scene from Tom and Jerry. So today, I'm going to create a device to make that happen.
If a friend looks at you this way, run. Holy shit!
Alright, so I've got a couple of made-up requirements for this device. First, I want it to be small enough to fit on the end of a real pool stick and not look that different or suspicious. I also want it to break the world record for fastest pool break, which is only around 30 miles per hour, which seems pretty slow. Then, to finish off, I want to play my mate in a game of pool and win. And I think I've got a pretty good idea of how I want to do all this, and that's with these blank rounds, which I've screwed around with before in my power hammer, which was able to fling nails all the way through my roof.
Okay, so to my understanding, this guy is basically like Styro Pyro, but just more chaotic. The one who turns his microwave into a freaking laser.
And the great
engineer
thing about these rounds is that they are very small while also being very safe. And if there are any kids under 8 watching this, you should definitely play with these. So I've drawn this sketch of how I imagine these rounds working. First, I'll have my pool stick, which has a metal cap on the end with a metal sleeve. And inside that sleeve will sit a hollow rod, and inside that rod is a piston. And then
that's a good description. He's the Australian Rick.
when I hit the pool ball, that rod will move back inside the sleeve, hitting the metal cap, setting off the blank round, which will fire the piston out at high speed, hitting the pool ball. But I really have no idea if this will work, and a lot can go wrong here. Like the whole thing exploding, or the piston shooting out like a bullet, or worst of all, I don't actually get enough force to set off the blank round. But the only way to find out is to start making. So I got this piece of mild steel round bar and put it in my lathe. Now, the metal workers amongst you have already noticed a massive mistake I've made that will come to haunt me later.
You want to tell me what it is so I don't have to do it?
Nah. So the first thing I'm doing is making this piece, which is going to be the barrel, and it will be the same diameter as the wooden pool stick.
Okay.
And you know, there's actually a reason my lathe looks like this. It's my vague attempt to get it to work better by getting anything in my house that has weight and putting it on top or inside the lathe, which helps it stop chattering and shaking around. And since doing this, I have noticed a big difference in the way it cuts.
No shit. I'm not a metal worker, but I'm pretty certain that you need a certain amount of stability when you're doing this.
So after turning the barrel down to size, I realized I made it a little bit too small. So I added some material into the lathe and made it bigger.
Oh no.
Yep. It's the right size.
Now I'm going to drill a hole through the middle, making the barrel. And I barely started drilling when I somehow managed to break the lathe.
That's not meant to have a crack in it.
So I took this long metal bar from my collection and cut it to the same size as the broken part. And then I'm going to attempt something I've never seen before and that might be illegal. I put a milling drill bit in the lathe chuck and put my piece in the tool holder.
No, God!
Oh, this guy is not... Like, some people are playing with fire. This is something else. This is trying to forge a weapon for Kratos or something. Jeez, Hephaestus, take back your son.
And started cutting grooves out so it matches the broken part. Never mind, I broke the milling bit. So instead, I just drilled a hole in the metal without cutting grooves and put it back in, and now the lathe works again.
What was I doing again?
So after adding the broken milling bit on top of the lathe for weight, I finished drilling the hole. Now it's time to cut the part off, and I find I get a better result if the part comes off and falls directly into this pile of sharp metal pubic hair, which is always really fun to dig parts out of.
I like how he's not even wearing gloves. And cargo shorts, t-shirt, no gloves, and to my knowledge, he wasn't wearing any protective goggles. This man is truly on the suicide watch. He's like the next member of the Suicide Squad, Drill Man.
All right, now comes the piston, which I'm going to make by turning down this piece until it fits into this hole.
Like, I have no doubt that he's going to make something that is absolutely fantastic, but the process is scaring me.
I think I've left enough of a rim here to stop the piston from firing out the end. So I used a little bit of lubricant and put a thread on the end of it. I also made a little end cap that will attach to the piston using the same size thread. And because I don't want to damage it, I put it in the vise with my apron wrapped around it.
Come on.
Then screwed on this end piece, which will be making contact with the ball. And now the whole thing looks like this and moves around okay. So before I put the blank round in and give it a test go, there's something else I need to do. And you've already seen the thumbnail, and you know that I need to put some exhaust holes in the barrel, which will firstly make it look cooler and match the thumbnail, but will also release gas and hopefully stop the piston from slamming into the end of the barrel too hard. So I just did that on the drill press. And the great thing about doing this without the use of any physics programs or mathematical calculations is that I have no idea if these exhaust ports will be large enough or in the right place to stop the whole thing from blowing up.
I was going to ask the same question. Where's the math? Did my man do any calculation of how pressurized?
Nope.
Can the barrel even withstand it?
Nope.
I guess not. He's just doing a little bit of feeling it if it works or not.
Hey, look, buddy. I'm an engineer.
The usual.
Which is why I'm going to test it in this vise first, while I stand behind this very thin plaster wall. But before I do that, I'm going to tell you about the sponsor of today's video, PayPal Honey. Honey is the #1 shopping tool in America, but I like to think of it as being more like a lover that lives inside my computer and is always trying to find me great deals on the things I'm buying. Simply, Honey automatically searches for promo codes, so you don't have to. And when you buy something, if Honey works on that site, it swoops in to help you find a great deal. It doesn't
Not gonna lie. You can sell just about anything with a slick voice like that.
matter what you were buying, as Honey works on many of the sites you are already using. For example, I was buying these pool balls for later in the video, and Honey came in and saved me $10. There really is no better feeling than saving money while shopping online. So go now and add it to your browser at joinhoney.com/I did a thing. That's joinhoney.com/I did a thing.
No need to lick the mic, my man.
All right, back to setting off the blank rounds behind this thin wall.
Very loud bang. In 3, 2, 1. Nope.
Didn't work. Oh, wow. Yeah. Just let me,
Which didn't work. So I tried a heavier piece of metal.
The camera is just there. You know that you can put the hyper... the hyper mode on a zoom lens still and film at a distance.
Which didn't work either. So I tried again.
Okay, loud bang in 3, 2.
Is his family home?
No.
Oh, okay. I think that he has some lovely parents who really, really love their son. And, yeah. That's all I can say on that. Man, my dad would have killed me if I were to do any of the physics experiments that we sometimes had to do at home. Damn, one day I even misplaced the oscilloscope while just measuring some wavelengths, and he was like, "Can't you learn how to put things in the right place?" Dude is out here smashing stuff, setting thing ablaze, and perhaps also puncturing God knows what with that bullet. Good parents. Good parents. They are awesome.
2, 1. There we go. It's like it survived.
And that made the whole house vibrate and shot the piston out at a ridiculous speed. And it also didn't blow up, which is amazing, as I didn't expect these holes to be big enough to let the gas out. But after looking at the slow motion, which only captured a single frame of the round going off, you can see that heaps of gas came back out the top, ejecting the round, which sounds like a good thing, but when it's on the end of the pool stick, this means it will shoot off the end or just blow up. It also means I'm wasting heaps of gas, which could be pushing down the piston with more force. So I drilled some more exhaust holes in the barrel, and also put in this tiny spring to hopefully help the piston survive the extra force.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, that was more controlled.
Yep.
And at first I thought that did better, as the round was still in the top, but then I realized I couldn't move the piston. So after using a hammer to get it out, I saw the problem.
Look at the spring.
The spring.
So why is it thinner?
Shouldn't have put it there.
It's stretched. Whoa. It's hitting the inside with such force that it's stretching this bit. Look at that.
Whoa.
And lucky for me, I also have my super slow-mo camera, which records at 60 frames per second and gave me this single frame of information, telling me nothing. My camera is just not recording fast enough.
I'm sorry. I know that he is a rather small YouTube channel, but you can get hold of a GoPro. Some of them can shoot, I think, at above 200 now.
You know, if I could have any YouTuber locked up in my attic right now, it would definitely be the slow-mo guys, just so I could understand what is actually happening here. Boys, if you're watching, I've even put a chair up there for you. And I really should have had some more foresight, and known that the mild steel would misshape and give out like this, which now means I need to make the whole thing again using a stronger steel, using this stuff here, called...
He's a professional upstairs neighbor. I think that's what this whole channel seemed to be about. Forget about breaking the Guinness World Record for the best pool stick. We need to have one for upstairs neighbor. He would have won.
2160 or 5160 or 1300, 700, 904. I don't remember. So I remade the whole device again, but this time without any jokes. And I also made the piston much thicker, which should now hopefully survive. But in case it doesn't, I'm going to skip doing another safety test in the vise and go straight to testing by hand to see what it does to a pool ball and pool stick. Now to do this, I bought a material called polycarbonate, which is similar to monogamy carbonate, but has many more layers. Then I just welded up a frame for it. And I'm fairly confident this stuff should protect me from the rounds and explosion, as it's what the Mythbusters used. And as far as I'm aware, they ain't dead.
Adam Savage has a few questions. Oh, come on.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
No, dude.
Okay, so I decided I better add another piece of polycarb, and it's now 12 millimeters thick.
Thank you. This guy is bringing just different levels of feelings right now. He had to hit us, at least hit me, with the bad feels. The dude died of a brain aneurysm. Now I feel sad.
Then I just cut this neat little hole in the polycarb for the pool stick to go through. And I know what you're thinking. What was the point of making this blast-proof screen if you're just going to put a hole in the middle of it? Well, hopefully the pool stick will cover up that hole, and I'll also position myself to the side, away from the hole and the blast. Okay, next I just cut off the end of a pool stick and drilled down the center, and then shoved in the metal pin with a sleeve around it to hold the piston. And it's done, which is annoying because I'm terrified and really don't want to use this.
Oh. Damn.
Okay, it's not setting off the round, and I think that's because the round is hitting against this flat piece of metal. So I'm going to grind it down on the belt sander until I have just a small pin, which should hopefully crush just the end of the round.
Okay. I hate this so much.
Oh.
Ready? Set.
Yeah, it's a gun.
I'm okay.
And that worked a little too well and turned the end of a stick into a grenade.
That was insane. The pool stick is destroyed. And the outside sleeve is over here.
And if we do some really bad speed calculations, the camera was crawling at 60 frames per second, and in one frame the ball traveled roughly 50 centimeters, which means it's traveling at 30 meters a second or 108 kilometers an hour, which is 70 miles per hour, which is 40 miles faster than the fastest pool break ever.
My man went like, pixel count, let me pull the ruler and put it in front of my screen in Premiere Pro. Okay, hold on. I'm going to subscribe. That was good.
And that's already one of my arbitrary goals ticked off. So let's move on to the pool game. But first I need to fix this sleeve. And this time I'm going to make it out of thicker metal and also put some exhaust holes so that if the gas comes out of the back, it doesn't explode the stick. And this looks pretty cool. Way better than the first version. Which means it's time for me to find a pool table.
Nice.
It's gonna poke a hole in the pool table.
Alexa! You want to play pool?
So Alexa and I are going to play a game of pool, except he has a normal pool stick and I have mine, and we'll see who wins.
You may glory hole pool is what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly. It's a pity you're not long enough to reach that, but first speed. And I'll break first.
Okay.
Yep. Happy?
No, but
Well, I hate this. I hate this so much. 3, 2, 1.
oh,
2, 1.
Oh, that's constant anxiety, dude.
1.
a horrible shot.
What happened? I just.
What happened? This is missed.
Oh no!
So I get the break.
Yeah, so I guess you get the break. Okay, that was my first shot.
Okay, so this is because I missed, so it's your shot. Is that bullet on the table?
There's bits of everything. There's so many. Look, this thing's sharp. What is that?
Okay, your shot. That was a bad break.
I mean, it's better than yours.
It's better than yours.
We all saw what happened.
And Alexa isn't much better at pool, and he lined me up perfectly for a nice soft shot on the purple ball here.
So what are you doing?
That is so anxiety inducing.
I just take the
Yep. 3,
Yeah, we can give it a shot.
2, 1.
Hey!
Yes!
Oh, whoa! Whoa!
Whoa.
It broke the damn fan.
What did I break?
The white ball's looking hard.
Yeah.
I can't.
I guess we continue. I can't beat you like this, though.
Like you are hitting it with so much force that it doesn't even get to catch momentum. Of course, it's gonna break apart.
How is that possible?
And at first I had no idea what happened, but after watching the slow motion, you can see that the pool stick chops the white ball in half, sending one of the halves into the striped ball, pushing it in. Now I wanted to get a lot of power with this build, but I never expected it to be powerful enough to split the white ball clean in half. But I guess it's good, as I got one in, even though I wasn't aiming for that ball. And that means I'm ahead by one ball.
Which ball did I get in? I got in stripes. So that means you got to get...
I get the fulls.
You're on
How am I
fulls.
meant to get anything with this?
Well, you got to
How
try.
am I meant to hit this?
Try to hit that.
Okay, but I got to do it back from there.
Yeah.
It's alright. It's not a big deal. Just
Somewhere on the
play by
line.
rules, just anywhere on the line.
Anywhere on the
That's
line.
freaky.
Not the fulls.
Yeah. Let me just,
It's got to play with the half then.
which one you aiming for?
I'm trying to get that blue in at the end.
Wow.
Yeah, you thought
You're better with half a ball than a real ball.
It'd be easy.
And after that miracle shot from Alexa, we were now tied.
Swap hands.
Hey! Was that your ball?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
No.
Okay, so it's my go, but I'm going to replace it, this ball with
all
that,
the other ones.
with a real ball, and I'm going to aim for this guy. That's great.
Okay, we'll replace it.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Oh!
Again.
But you got a yellow. You got a full in.
I got it in.
You got a yellow in over here. Completely different ball.
That's fine.
But the white ball.
But the white ball is split once more.
Outside?
Didn't it split? Oh, okay.
Okay, I sunk one of his balls, and I'm realizing I really
Get into here. Get another break.
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, white ball's sitting over there. One of them went in.
One went in?
Yeah, it went in over here.
Yeah.
It was.
It keeps working.
and I sunk another one of his balls. So Alexa's ahead by 2 balls, which means I need to sink 3 in one go to get ahead.
You have the easiest shot here, sir.
Yeah.
You're very bad at this game.
Still winning.
You are still winning. You are still winning.
No, you're only as bad as the person you're playing against.
I'm kind of scared to do more shots with this because I feel like the more we do, the more likely this explodes or the police come. Yeah, I'll do one more shot. One more shot?
Yeah.
Yep, all right. Okay. Well, you've positioned me perfectly for white into these two. Don't even have to move the screen. 3. I hate this still. 2, 1.
Yeah, basically. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Something hit over there.
How did it not hit that cup?
It missed everything.
That is hilarious.
Beside the glass cup. He really does have luck on his side.
Yeah, so the reason that that one was so hard is that the piston's finally broken.
Oh my god.
What?
Why didn't you... I said, oh my god.
And I think that means that's the end of the game, as the
Yeah.
piston expanded again and is now stuck, and I don't want to remake the whole thing. And also, I'm scared the police are going to come. So New South Wales Police, if you are watching this video, those loud bangs you heard, they were my car backfiring. Thank you so much for watching. If you like that, please subscribe and check.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain that people in South Wales are rather cautious of would-be gunfires in somebody's garage. Well, it's just the exhaust pipe, you know. Just an average Monday.